Okay, seriously, I'm a little pissed off right now. I'm a little angry. I can't believe that over the course of the past summer, one of the most important events in all of American and perhaps world history has begun, and nobody in their right mind thought that it would be wise to tell me about it. Nobody thought that I would want to know this information, and quite frankly, I'm furious about this. I can't believe it. How could none of you inform me that Kidrock was going to become, or was plotting to run for senator of, what, Michigan or something in 2018? How did none of you think that this was not information that I needed to know? This is information I, of course, needed to know, because now that I know it, I want to talk about it. I want to discuss this. Kidrock running for senator. What's even funnier about this is that after finding out this information, I went and researched it a little bit and saw a video from this past weekend where he was at a concert that turned into, I guess, a rally for his senatary position, Jesus Christ. And it just ended up him talking about how income, inequality and redistribution and stuff is wrong. So basically he's saying that it's really shitty for somebody who worked really, really hard for all of their money to have to give it to some deadbeat motherfucker. What's really funny about this is that his crowd, which is basically 10,000 deadbeat motherfuckers, basically clapped and cheered and cried. It was like, yay! Because they think just because they know all of the words and all of the lyrics, the picture by Kidrock, that they're the exception of the rule, and he's just going to be like, well, you guys are cool. You guys are fun. You guys don't count. All my fans are good. No, obviously. This is a guy whose fans are probably stupider than Trump supporters. Well, okay, we're not going to go that deep into, the political spectrum, although I did just sort of open the cosmic rabbit hole a little bit. Can you believe that Kidrock is going to be running for senator? Is this something that we really want? Is this something that could actually happen? Is this just going to basically continue to showcase that if you're a celebrity, you basically have an easy route to the White House? Ever since Trump, of course, there's the question. But here's the thing, do we really need the parody of the parody? Because that's essentially what Kidrock feels like. It'd be like if Ted Nugent decided that he wanted to run for office, whether it be senator or mayor or dog catcher, whatever the hell it might be. Do we really need the parody of Trump? I mean, we know that Kidrock does parodies, essentially. He's not Weird Al parodies, don't get me wrong here. But let's consider the song All Summer Long, for example. All Summer Long, which directly rips off, Sweet Home Alabama, which in and of itself sounds a little bit, sort of, kind of like Werewolves of London by Warren Zevon. So, parody of a parody, or interpolation of an interpolation, whatever the standard industry word is right now, is that what Kidrock is now known? Is that what he's good for? Is that all that he's good for? Is he now no longer ball with the ball, but dang-a-dang-digga-diggying? Is he now just parodying? Whatever it might be, he's now running for office. He's now running for senator. And there's a website for this too. KidrockForSenator.NoOneCares. But no, there's actually a real website for it. I'm not linking it because no, absolutely not. This is the worst idea that I've ever seen in my entire life. The fact that you guys didn't tell me was probably for my own protection, I understand. But Kidrock being a senator is comparable to me being the president. It's a ticking time bomb that probably should happen in the eyes of some, but whenever it comes to the larger majority, it'd probably be best if it did not. Considering, no doubt, Kidrock would just sit there and want to put it on his little celebrity resume and maybe try to help the state of Michigan a little bit, especially some of the places that he needs it. So really, there's a good chance that his celebrity status could allow him to do some good. But the influence, the side, there's a lot of risk that's really involved with this, and really, couldn't he have accomplished more to help out the city of, or should I say the state of Michigan, if he were just, say, the governor, or something like that? And no, we're not talking that governor. We're not talking Walking Dead people. We're talking, the governor of the state of Michigan. Wow. This is absurd. This is the craziest thing that I've ever seen in my entire life. I have no words for this, except for the ones that I just spit, obviously. I might have more words for this if this becomes a thing and I see his name on a ballot. which I won't, because I don't live in Michigan, but that's not really the point. If I see that he makes it through to the point where people would have the option, then I might have more words. Then I might have to take a look at the policy and say, what's this dipshit plan to actually do to help people? Because right now, it just seems like we would get more shitty records, and we have more people saying, I love me some Kidrock, because not only is he a terrific singer and a performer, but he's also the senator of the state of Michigan. And not even those douchebags in ICP could do that, even though they so good, juggalo, huggalo, thuggalo. They all gonna march against Donald Trump and they're gonna get their asses beat. Okay, part of me wants to see that, so maybe just forget everything I just said. Peace.